Hello friends, this is my first video tutorial. So in this tutorial, we will see how to use my Sonu easy form design. So in this program, everything will be as at the runtime. So user can design their own form at runtime. He can perform all his CRUD operations of the Windows form at runtime without any code. So what user need to do is just write a procedure for CRUD operations like insert, select, update, and all. They write a separate procedure, and they can design their own form at runtime, and we can implement the procedure to that form during the runtime without any code. So let's see one by one. So here I have designed already few forms like this. So here the left side I have the preview which has the menu name. So if we click on the item here, this is the root node. So here we have under this menu list I will add all the form names. So here I have item details. So item details, we have the details of the item. So we can search the item by item code and by item name. So I use the percentage like. So when I click the search, default I display all the data of this item. So let's see this procedure. In procedure you can see, so here is my item search procedure. So I use this procedure for this form. So here I have item code and item name. I use this procedure to this form. So if we click, if I enter C in item name, I will display all the items related to C. Okay. So this is for the item search, and same like we can also add a new item here. So now let's try for a new adding the new item. So here we have item 005. I will add a new item now, item S006, and I give the item name as okay, Samsung S6. As example I give like this. So the price is around $750. Example, so tax will be 2%, and discount there is 3% discount. So username and comments, I buy new mobile. Okay, I do click save. So when I click save, here we can see the record is inserted. So actually this message will be come from our procedure. So in procedure I will do like this. Everything after insert I will give as messages select as inserted with the column name as result. So using this I will display the message of this record is inserted or not. So here we can see in item details, if we see, we can check for new item is inserted here, and we can edit this. So to edit this, here we give the item code. So item name I will change to Sam S6, which is around 800 example, and 2% discount. So here I will change the comment as change my mobile from S6 to H. Okay, if I click save, here we can see the messages record updated. So if we click the item details, here we can see now the data is changed here. So same like that we can do the delete. So here we give item 006 and click delete. So here we can check the message is deleted. So when we click it, here we can see only we have 5 data. So same like this I have a user detail. So user detail table I have only user ID, username, email, phone and address. So now I have only the search functionality for user detail. Let's see how to do insert and how to do edit for the user. So first let's create a new form. So now I click this one is new form design to design our new form. So everything will be at the runtime. In the new form design, at left side we have the toolbar. In toolbar we have button, data grid view and etc. So the right side we have the property window, and center this place is to design our own form. So now we have to have the add functionality. So here we can see for user insert we need to total number of 5 parameters like user ID, username, email, phone number, address. We need to insert 5 parameters. So for that I will add 5 label here. So just one click, the label will be displayed in our form. No need to do the double click. You click the double click, there will be one more label in that. So I have added 5 label now. I will add one more label. So this will be for the title, and I will add one picture box. So in toolbar we can find the picture box. Okay, I have added the picture box now. Okay. Okay, and next what we do is, to the picture box I select some image. You can add any image like that. This is for sample I am adding like this. You can add any image as you wish. It will be as your company logo, or it can be as your banner or anything like that. So here I will give the title for the form. My title is item user add. So here I give the title as user add, and I change the font size for example, and I set as bold, and I give font color. I change the font color. So here we change it. Now this is for sample, so I use some green base. Okay, so here we have added our title. So next we do is we add our text box. So we need a total 5 text box. And by default for all the controls I give my name as a property in property, so you can change it from the source code if you wish. Okay, so here we have our label and text box. So now what I do is I will give the ID. So here it is user ID and username. So here I give username, and next one we have is email, and here we have phone number, and next we give is address. Okay, and for this I set the size like this. Okay, so next what I do is, okay, and I add one panel. So for the panel I design like this. Okay, and for this panel we give some back color. Okay, so this back color we give okay, some time, and we add a button, and button we give send to back like that. So mistakenly I have added this one. Okay, so here you can click delete selected. Okay, so this toolbar have all the functionalities like delete selected, delete all. If you click delete all the controls will be deleted. If you click delete selected, the selected control will be deleted. And it also has the functionality like cut, copy and paste controls bring to front, send to back like that. And also we have the functionality like create a new form, save a form, and open an existing form like that. So what I do is, here I change the name as save. Okay, so now we have all those things to be done. So we have a save button, we have controls like this. So now what is important is we need to note all these text box control name. So for that, here I will delete all the text property as empty. I will make that empty. Okay, and next what we need to do is we need to note down all the control uh, name. So now example, here you can see for the text box, if you move the mouse over the text box, it will display this text control name. So text 673 for user ID, ID is 673, and for username it is 881, name which is 881. We need to note down all the control name, that is very important. And 916 email 916. And next we have phone number. For phone number it is 679 679 679. And next finally we have address, it is 7790 790. So we have noted all the control names here. So next what we have designed our form now. So next what we have to do is we need to assign the procedure for this form to insert the user details. So we have already created our procedure for to insert the user. So here we check for the user already exists or not. If he not exists, then we do the insert. If it is inserted with OK successful, we give the message result as inserted, and if it is not inserted, then we give just a message as error. Okay, so for this first we need to click. So we design the form. Now we add a procedure and parameter to the procedure. So what we do is we click on the from toolbar, we click SQL setting. So now we can see there is a new form design. So in this form what I do is by default I will display all our procedure name from our database. So here in our project root folder, this is my project, this is my actual application project folder. So here you can see from UC form design, and in the bin folder debug you can see the db connection.txt. So here what you have to do is you need to give the data source name, your database name, and the your server name, your db server name, and here you give the your database name, and here you give your user id and password. So this from this text file I will read the connection string and I will populate all the procedure from this database to this combo box. So here I will display all the procedure name. So now what we have to do is we need to insert the user. So I select USB user insert. Otherwise we can directly type our procedure name here. If you know the procedure name, you can directly type here and click parameter. So once I click the parameter for this procedure, whatever the parameter is exist in procedure, I will display all the parameter list here. So you can see in the procedure I have user ID, username, email, phone, and address. So similarly, all the parameter for this procedure will be loaded in the list here. So we need to add match one by one. So now here we have user ID. So in our form for user ID, we already noted that for user ID we have the control name is 673, text 673. So I select user ID, we click the up down arrow, so it will be displayed here, and we need the matching control. So 673 is user ID control name. I click this and I click add. Okay, and next is username. So for username what is 881, so we click 881 and add. We need to cross check, it should be same, otherwise the data will be mismatch and insert in our database. 916, so 916. So here you can see the email is in the last one, so we have to check, cross check with the control names, and we click add. And next one we have is phone number. All the control names I will be generated randomly, so we should be careful with that. We click phone number, and next one is 679. Okay, and next one is address. So for address we have 790. Sorry, it is a 760. Okay, and finally we click add. So now we have selected our procedure, and we have matched all our parameter name with our control name, and here we click OK. You can see now there is no coding has to be written for this design and to write the matching the procedure. So everything will be as the automatic and everything will be as the dynamic. The user need to just design the form and just match the parameter with the procedure parameter with the controls and click OK. So now we have completed the task. So next thing we have to do is save. So in save you can see that I have the So here you can see I have menu list like item details, user details like this. So under this if we need to add user add under user details, so for that what we do is we click select main menu and we select user details, and here I will give the form name user add. I give the form name as user add and click save. So once if I close this design form, you can see my new form is added here under user details. So this is to add the new user. So here we already have, so now I will add another user like um, user 004, and here Jono easy. Just I give some name gmail.com. Jono at gmail.com, and phone number I give 010 like this, and I give the addresses. I will give some address and click save. So now you can see the record is inserted. So in procedure, after insert, I will give the messages record inserted. So now the user ID is user 004, and we click OK, and in user detail we can see now new record is inserted. So you can see now everything is at design time. User no need to write any code to run that form. And so next we have inserted. So next we can do the edit part. So edit is very simple. We have already have a user add. So I will click, I will give the user add and I click open. So now we can use the same form for edit. Just what I will do like a duplicate form. I will give here name as edit. Okay, and here everything will be same for edit. And in SQL setting what I do is, so every time if you open and edit the form you have to change this SQL setting. So here I will use the user update. Okay, and I will pick the parameter. So it is same 916 and add, sorry it is not that. Now I will click user update, and I will click user ID, and user ID text box name is 673. Okay, and next is username. Username it is 881. Okay, and email it is 916. Okay, and phone number it is 679. And next one is address it is 760. Okay, I click OK. So now what I do is in save, instead here I give the name as another name. So here I give user edit. So we already have user add. Now this form is designed to user edit. So same user add form I have been used for user edit. So it makes very simple. Just we change our parameter name and title over here and our procedure over here. Now if I click OK, so here you can see, now here you can see user edit. I didn't select the main menu. Okay, so if I didn't select the main menu, it will be as a main menu. It will be working as the main menu. And is now I will check this one. Here I will give SYED. I give my full name. Gmail.com and phone number 010. Okay, and some address. Click save. Here we can see record is updated successfully. So if we click user detail, you can see we have changed our name. So I hope this will be very simple and you like my application and enjoy it. And one more thing is how I will save my data is in our root folder. You can find it two folder as XML file and XML form. In XML file, what I have is all the menu names I will be saved as a all the menu names I will be saved here in as a XML file. You can see whenever I save the form, I will add the new item over here, and you can see we have item details under item details. We have item add, item edit like this. So same like that we have user details. So under user details we have user add, and we have next one we have user edit. So for every form I will create a for forms for every form I will create a two XML file. Now you can see we have user add and user add query. So for every form I will create a two XML file. This file will be used as now example user add. So in user add I will have all controls, location, size, color, font color, all the property will be saved here. And next one is query. So all form I will store the store procedure name, parameter name, and parameter matching control name. Everything will be stored as an XML file. So reading this XML file dynamically, I will match with the database procedure and parameter, and I will display the result here. Okay. Thank you for watching. Hope you like it.